feel like he's not. I feel like Sneako is the type of individual that sounds really smart to a really dumb person. Or he might sound incredibly wise to a really lost person. You know, he's the type of person, he sounds like he has everything figured out if you're very lost in life. Like, he uses all these big words, potato salad words, for him to make himself sound like he has like all this intelligence. And really, this man is just ignorant and he's stupid, honestly. Like, I just really don't see how you can sit there and try to make an argument that black people in whole should just get over what they've gone through. And also, they should just get over the fact that white people might say the N-word, might call them out of their name, but it's just a word. And plus, those are times that are such long ago that they're just not relevant now because it just no longer exists. But then again, it's like, okay, but if I walked up to you and I called your mom a slut, right? Or if I said, yo, your mom's a whore. Matter of fact, I'm trying to get your mom to eat my dick up. Like, where's she at? To your mom, right in front of her. Those are just words though, right? Like, if I called you a bitch ass, hoe ass nigga to your face, like, those are just words, right? So it's like, why are we sitting here really, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, you have Myron saying the same thing. Did we forget that you literally ran down on some dude in the UK because he called you some shit and you tried to fight him? You literally followed him around. You literally chimped out, right? Because he called you a name over some words. You wanted to fight him over words. You literally said if someone called you Mortad to your face, that you would fight. You said that in your suit and all, on stream and all. So it's like, what are we really talking about? Like, these people just don't, I just don't take them serious. I find them as grifters. I feel like Sneako is a chameleon. Like, he just shapeshifts. And then he has this goofy, cringy ass look that he looks so clueless, like he doesn't know what's going on. It's like, nigga, you know exactly what's going on, bro. Like, you know exactly what you're saying. Like, this guy's just so nasty. Like, like, when I see him, I literally, like shit, just my spine crawls. Like, I'm just, like, this nigga, bro, like, at first I was, okay, he's cool. I fuck with him, especially, like, during, like, the whole Andrew Tate days, like, back when I used to watch more Red Pill content, like, 2021. But then when he started going on this, like, once the Red Pill shit wasn't working out, he found his new grift and started going into, like, politics, and then he started fucking with Quintez and the whole Jew shit, and then he started being anti-black, even though, like, he's like a third black, and it's like, it's just disgusting, bro. Shit that he said. Let me stop yapping. Let me get into it. We got Joel Almighty. We're gonna be reacting to a video that he made about Sneako talking about a bunch of bullshit. Let's get it going, man. Shout out to Joel Almighty.
What happened to you? You guys used to be
Sneako just crashed out on white people. I know, I can't even believe I said that.
What happened to white people? What happened to you? You guys used to be conquerors. You used to create civilization. You used to do stuff. Now you sit in my TTS and give me $20 to say, I like to suck other guys' dick. What the f? Oh, Wallahi, this is why you're finished.
Sneako has always had all the...
Did you just hear what he just said? What happened to you guys? You guys used to conquer shit. You guys used to be conquerors. Is that a good thing? Conquering something? That's taking something that's not yours by force? You know, if we're talking about American history, aka white history, right? Let's just keep it being, like, a lot of these wars are white wars on white wars. Like, a lot of these wars, predominantly, you know, the people in these wars are white, fair-skinned people. It's not mostly dark black people, people of color, melanated people. It's not. Which I always found odd when, you know, they always would bring up that black on black violence. It's like, okay, but the people that are literally going overseas committing these gruesome acts and also blowing kids up and doing all this war shit, blowing up civilizations back to back, it's nothing but white people in these attack forces, in these military forces. Most of them are predominantly white. What about the kids that go in these schools and shoot them up? What about the adults and young adults that are on here touching these kids, right? Are we gonna sit here and act like 55% of the population isn't convicted? Or are we gonna sit here and act like 55% of the population of people that are convicted of sex crimes are white people? Like, are we gonna sit here and act like that's not a statistical fact? Like, what are we on about? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't sit here and have laser focus on the problems in the black community, but you just act super oblivious to any problems or any critiques or any criticisms on the white community. I just find that really odd. And because of that, and also with him, his dad being Haitian, it's like, bro, your dad's black. It's like, what? When I see Sneako, I see a biracial boy. I see a biracial man. I don't see someone that's fully black, fully Spanish, fully Asian. I see someone that he looks like he's half black.
Smoke in the world for the black community.
What is positive about black American culture? Where's the positivity? Like, everything that hip hop promotes, besides Ye and besides a few, like, you know, Christian rap or stuff like that, it's all just drugs, murder.
Which is really weird because
that's another of my questions. Like, who are you listening to? Like, bro, who are you listening to, bro? Like, you're saying that that's the only type of musicians that the only type of music that, you know, black people make, or at least in the clubs, are just a bunch of like gangster shit and hood shit. It's like, okay, you might hear that in the clubs because it's just an atmosphere. You're talking about going to a club. People want to live a different persona. People want to put on an image. People want to put on the front. People want to have their alter egos come out. A lot of these songs help that happen. You know what I'm saying? So let's not make it sound like come on, bro. Like, I can name a couple artists that don't talk about shit like that 24/7. I mean, Drake, I would say he dabbles in it, but he's not a gangster rapper. He doesn't talk about a bunch of street shit. You know, Tyler Creator doesn't talk about a bunch of street shit. Lil Yachty doesn't really talk about a bunch of street shit. I mean, he might say a dibble dabble a little bit, but he doesn't really talk about a bunch of street shit. I just find it confusing because like there's plenty of country songs that talk about motherfuckers shooting each other, shotguns, if a motherfucker says anything about their wife or tries to take their property or take their country or whatever. But no one says anything when those people make those songs. That's why I find it hilarious. It is, why is there just always critiques for black people? Like, why are we on everyone's spotlight? If you guys ever ask yourselves this question? Why is it that, if you ever noticed that people of color, black people, regardless if you're African American or if you're Indian or whatever, Hispanic, whatever, or I mean, being Hispanic isn't a race, but you know, you get what I'm talking about. Any people that are just of dark color complexion, notice how you can find hatred on in every continent of the country, on every continent of the world. You can find hatred and contempt towards dark people. Why is that? Asia, Africa, crazy enough, America, South America, Europe, all these continents, Australia, who knows about Antarctica? But all these places, they all have severe areas where there's a lot of hatred towards dark people, and you don't see that with people of light complexion or fair skin complexion. So when you think about that, really think about that. And when you think about that, it's like, damn, okay, how am I going to sit here and act like these people don't experience anything, any kind of unfairness or any kind of hatred or any kind of prejudice in their day-to-day life at all? For me to sit there and say that they don't experience that shit and for them to just move on is crazy. How are we going to move on about race when literally it's thrown in our face every single day? Every day we couldn't do shit because we were black. You couldn't get water because you're black. You can't use this bathroom because you're black. Oh, you can't take this class because you're black. You can't go get a loan because you're black. You can't go get this house because you're black. You can't go get this car because you're black. You can't go buy this camera because you're black. Oh, you can't shop here because you're black. You can't get these groceries because you're black. Oh, everything we do is because you're black. You can't do it because you're black. So then we sit there and then we say, you know, we might have our critiques, or you sit there and we might have any kind of plight that we might speak on being against the prejudice that we get towards white people. It's like, why are you guys talking about race? It's like, bro, y'all made it a problem in the first place. But then again, when we start talking about race, you guys say, just move on, just forget about it. Like, why are we talking about race? It's like, bro, y'all made it a construct. Like, y'all made this a whole thing. This came from y'all. Let me just stop. This is Rack. I'm making this video way longer than what it has to be. Let me just get to the content.
Weird because he's not from the black community, which he's been criticized for a lot lately.
You should say, hey, I don't identify with the black plight at all. So when these guys are saying what Ted the Builder is doing is hurtful or is disrespectful or offensive, I'm going to stay out of this one. Because even though I have 1/8 drop of blood in me that is black, I can't identify with nigga shit no more.
It seems like he finally had to address the white community because they were riding off his own talking points, which were nonsense to start with.
Notice how white people don't violently attack black and brown people in the streets.
Yeah, you just go into countries and bomb them.
But I'm Jew. Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
Notice how white people don't violently attack black and brown people in the streets.
Yeah, you just go into countries and bomb them. Like, yeah, black and brown violence, you'll see like a fist fight on the street. White violence is nuking a foreign country. White violence is colonization. White violence is going in there and regime change. White violence is starting wars, like a 100-year war between Britain and France. White violence is Ukraine versus Russia for reasons that Americans don't even know. Yo, white people aren't violent. It's like, okay, then stop committing war.
This is honestly very scary to me. And it's very scary because it's like, you see how quick he was to say all that? It's scary that he was so quick to say all that because you must have known this entire time, but you just never said it. You known of all this stuff the entire time, but instead of you speaking on the truth, and you just want to just keep putting this light on black people. You just want to keep fear-mongering. You just want to keep on putting all this hatred and all this contempt towards black people, which can inspire your fans and your supporters to do anything. You know, that's the reason why they feel so comfortable now to say certain things in your live stream, because you built this space for them to be this comfortable with you, for them to be this open, this racist, for them to show their true colors. You built this safe space for them, and now you're confused on why they're talking like this to you. What do you mean? You were buttering up white people for God knows how long, for how many years. So like the second you start talking against your creator, of course you're gonna smack your hand for punishment. It's like a parent. What do your parents do? What do your creators do when you disrespect them? They discipline you. And that's exactly what they're doing. They're your creators. They're the ones that gave you a new career. Your career's falling off because, why? Because the red pill was dying out. So you had to find your new grift. And your new grift was this racism shit. This white boy pro-white racism shit. You're a Zionist, bro. Like if you want to keep it a being, bro, you're a Zionist too. You're just an American Zionist. You're no different. Like what the fuck? You're no different. I'm against anyone that preaches people being anti-unity. I'm against anyone that's for anti-unity. That to me is just so weird. Like bro, like we don't have to have babies and make love. But if you want to do that, cool. But if not, cool. But what's the issue with people just coexisting and being cool? People being getting equal opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But that's what pays his bills. What pays his bills is him talking about, or talking or bigging up white people, protecting white people, the white man. I mean, obviously his boyfriend is white and Spanish, Nick Fuentes, biracial, just like him. I can't say a grifter, but yeah.
This Sneako switch up is super weird because he's always had smoke for the black community. He's been hyper focused about the black community, just like all those red pill weirdos are actually.
Now, let's keep it 1,000. You get your reparation. What you gonna do with it? You gonna buy a bunch of some Jordans, they're gonna buy some. Yeah. Yo, good. Yeah. What good, my? You gotta buy some Fendi. You gotta buy some bullshit. You gonna buy some guns. Yeah. Like you are gonna spend the money and invest. Go back to jail. Majority are gonna do criminal shit. Yep, 100%. Come on, man.
But his criticism of white people in
Yeah, niggas might do that shit. Niggas might, but black people, no. We're gonna take that money. We're gonna throw it in a Roth IRA. We're going to take that money, we're going to throw it into a couple investments. We're going to take that money, we're going to hop on YouTube, we're going to read some books, we're going to gain some kind of knowledge on how we can start our businesses, maybe our dream businesses, put a little bit of money into that so we can start that and we can shoot it up from the ground. That's what we're going to do. That's what black people are going to do. You know what I'm saying? The same shit that they did in Tulsa and a lot of other communities that they tried to build up. But what do white people do? They burned that shit down because why? They didn't want to see black people do good. They didn't want to see black people be anywhere near of the level of success that they were. If you want to tell the truth. So that's why I'm saying, like, when you sit there and you say shit like that, like Myron Gaines, I'm just like, bro, like, you sound crazy. I mean, bro, like, nigga, you sound crazy. Because it's like, what if anyone can say that about country white people, about hillbillies, about, if let's say, for example, if the roles reversed and they had to get reparations, what are y'all gonna do? You're gonna buy a bunch of dip? You're gonna buy a couple shotguns? You're gonna buy a couple chickens and cows that you can fuck? Maybe your brother's sister, or which was really your sister too, but maybe you just want to try to find a way to fuck her, right? Right? Why? Like, you can say the same thing about them. You can say the same thing about everybody. But I'm just so confused. Why are people so fixated on talking about black people, bro? I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. And that's why it's like, it's funny because it's like, I'm telling you, really think about what I said about dark skinned people before. Literally every continent on this earth, there is a vast population of people that exist that generally dislike, hate, or have any kind of contempt for dark-skinned people for no reason. Literally. You don't find that with white people. You don't find that with fair-skinned people. On every single continent, you can find that with dark-skinned people. You can't sit here and tell me that black people or dark-skinned people on whole don't have a right to feel a type of way when dumbasses like this are online saying stupid shit. It's like, what? And then you have white people say, they'll just get over it. How can I get over it when this is my reality? I can't change my skin color. And then the thing that's funny too, at the end of the day, when white people look at me, someone that's light skinned like me, I'm just another nigga. I'm just another nigga. I'll get reminded of the same thing that Myron Gaines gets reminded about every day. You're black, buddy. You're not white. You're not one of us. Stop speaking about white problems. You know what I'm saying? But see, the thing with Myron is that he already X himself out of the black community so much. You know what I'm saying? And it's also really funny how like Fresh was saying the same thing too. Like, yeah, nigga, it's talking to you. It's like, did you forget these are the people that you used to network with when you first started watching Fresh and when you first made Fresh and Fit? Like, bro, I used to watch these niggas. Like, I used to watch these niggas a lot. So I know that Fresh used to go out. He used to be the one. He was the one, and he probably still is the one that's a networker. The people that he used to bring on the show were the same people that he was trying to imitate right now. These are the same people that put a breath into your content so it can breathe, so you can make some money. These are the same people that put some kind of battery in the back of your platform so it can jump, so you can get some kind of revenue, so you can start making some money, so you can start getting more attention, so your views start going up. Let's not forget the people that you were networking at first, put you in the doors and rooms of other people that can give you more and even bigger opportunities. Let's not forget. But you sitting here, now that you already have the platform, right? You want to sit here now that it's built and built. You want to mock niggas now. But you weren't doing that 2 years ago when you were trying to get up. Same thing with Marvin Gaines. All these rappers that you bought on the show, that you was happy to bring on the show. Like, would you tell Kodak that to his face? I mean, he's worse than what you just imitated right now. Would you tell Kodak Black that to his face the same way you just did it? I would love to see it. Too bad I never will. Because Myron and you never see Fresh get tough. But for Myron, I've seen Myron get tough with people that he knows he can beat. Little skinny little white boys. And black boys look like they need a biscuit. They take one punch like they're having asthma. Like, that's who Myron wants to fight. Myron's not going to fight someone that looks like that they can take a couple punches, that they can do some damage. He doesn't want to get in scuffles with people like that. You know what he's going to resort to? Shooting them. This is stand your ground. This is stand your ground. Like, are we going to forget that he done that before? He literally said that to someone that was just walking up on him, trying to fight him over something that he said. And then he said, this is stand your ground. Like, what are you talking about? And I'm not talking about the time when that dude tried to break into his house. That's different. And he was totally right for that. But other than that, like, this guy is just a clown. Both of you guys are just clowns, bro.
You criminal shit.
Yep, 100%.
Come on, man.
But his criticism of white people in general has been basically zero. He's just as much a white supremacist as Myron is. Talking about how to save the white man in the white community.
I've said that if white people do not have a white-only country, sooner or later they're gonna end up decimated. That's what I've said.
Yeah, I've agreed on that, like, many times. I've said white people need to start having children now. White people need to start having strong immigration. White people need to care about their own race. I've been talking about this for 2 years, for how long?
And how America needs to stay an all-white country.
America is no longer the world power it was. And it started off as a majority white country with white people in charge. America should remain a white majority country.
And how black people are the problem.
But we've seen what happens when it's a white majority country. Like, it's been nothing but a bunch of rapists and pedos, a bunch of people taking advantage of the medical system. We don't have, healthcare isn't free. We still have to pay for crazy amounts of gas and groceries. You see the guy in the White House? Because there's war in Iran, gas prices are like through the roof. Gaslighting the fuck out of us about the Epstein files. Like, we've seen the constant wars back to back to back. We've seen what happened when it's majority white people in power. Like, I'm kind of curious, like, is this shit going on in Africa? In these African countries? Because if they're not, now we're really thinking something. I might want to do my research on that. Now we're really thinking something. Because it's like, you're sitting here saying that shit, I can think of so many things that we've done as Americans. And majority of the people in these powers are white people. If I was to sit there and look at all the things and all the wars that were created, I want to see what goes on in Africa. I know Jimmy Savile is like up in like the UK and England and shit. But what the fuck is on in Africa? I gotta find out. And do they have cahoots with the government there? I hope not. Because if not, then that sounds kind of odd, because in America here, where it's majority white, yeah, those type of people, they have cahoots with our governments, with our politicians, with people in power, the people that own big tech companies, big pharma, they all have cahoots. The same people you're complaining about we need to put America first. Who's not putting America first, bro? It's majority white people selling you out for them to make money. So what are we really talking about? Like, what? Like, shut up. What about the kids getting bombed overseas because niggas don't want to share oil What about that? Like, I'm sorry, like, it is what it is. Like, most of these people are like if you're gonna sit there and talk about black people, like, bro, like, look in the mirror. Isn't he part white too?
Pole. Every song is about killing innocent black people.
So all of a sudden, for him to have smoke for white people, for him to call out these warmongering colonization tendencies that we've seen, that we've always known exist, is really a switch up, a drastic switch up at that.
Yo, white people are violent. It's like, okay, but stop committing war.
He said that himself. He said black people are violent and nobody else.
When black people say the same exact word, it's a term of endearment. When white people say it, so many people think you should act violently. My point is you have to let go of victim mentality. It holds you back more than any of the control mechanisms that we imagine. 21 Savage could say, my chopper hates, and everyone's like, fine. If a white guy says that, everyone freaks out.
Why is that? Why is that? That's what I'm saying. This gaslighting, bro, this shit is so stupid. But the reason why is if people are gonna freak out is because he's white. There's a historical context from him saying that to another black person, to a black person compared to a black person saying, what's up, my nigga? That's different compared to a white person saying, what's up, nigger? Like, are we fucking serious? Like, come on, bro. And then he has this little bitch ass, dumb ass, snarky ass, like, smile, like I don't know how to really do it. Him and Myron do the same little goofy ass face when they're saying stupid shit, knowing that it's stupid, trying to get the person to agree with what they're saying. It's like, bro, you look like a fool.
It holds the meaning that we still attribute to it because slavery is over.
You're saying, so what you just told me, you can disrespect an entire group of people, and your solution to that is that the entire group of people should just not be
This is so weird.
You sound dumb. So if I called you and I said your mom's a bitch and a slut, I'm trying to fuck your mom right in front of you, you better not do shit. Because they're just words. They're just words. It's not true. It's not real. And it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Or if I said that's why you got smacked because you're a bitch, right? Don't get offended. Because when you got smacked in New York, that was a long time ago. That's old. Just get over it. It happened. It's already old. It's already happened. Just get over it. Right? I mean, according to your logic, they're just words. Like, guy's a clown, bro.
This is so weird.
You know?
Anyway.
Stop generalizing white people. Then you stop doing it.
All right?
All right?
It's a response to a generalization. Second, World War I and World War II, almost exclusively white war. Anyway, don't pull me.
Yo, are they ever gonna fucking stop crying? Like, does every recent death stop stream is just like whites crying? Like, bro, why do you keep coming back and watching a stream you don't like? They just every day. Like, I want to talk about other things. I have white fatigue.
I can say the same thing about you. Like, why do you keep having this magnifying glass on black people and black culture? Why do you keep critiquing us and talking about everything we're doing? Like, bro, like, you don't give a fuck about black culture. Like, you don't care to see us do better. Why do you keep talking about us? You just have our dick in your mouth, like, constantly talking. And now it's to the point with you doing that you're talking about white people, but your main boyfriend, your main squeeze, Nick Fuentes, no longer wants to fuck with you. So now you want to have some get back and you want to talk about white people, and really you're kind of talking about him. But what you doing that, you're forgetting that what you're grifting to was these white people. And now these white people don't want to fuck with you no more because you're grifting. They see that you're grifting and they're calling you out about it. And if you lose your fellow white boys, then who's going to be paying for your content then? Who's going to be watching your shit then? Sneako doesn't have an identity. He probably has like a small core fan base, but I feel like Sneako gains a lot of his supporters or fans from constantly shifting from one thing to the next, right? So let's say, for example, let's say he has like 20,000 core fans, hypothetically, right? 20,000 core fans. He will jump into like the red pill where there might be like 100,000 fans in there until it's dead, and maybe take like 4,000 people from there. Now he has 24,000. Then he'll move on to the next thing, which is going to be like politics, right? Burn that shit to the ground. He'll probably gain like 4,000 or another 5,000 or 6,000 main fans from that. Move on to the next grip. Now it's 30,000. Now he's going to go into cooking. Now he's going to go on, now he's going to go into religion and being this Muslim. Like, bro, you're not, okay, we'll see how long that lasts. And he's going to do that until that grifts down to the ground. Maybe he's going to start beefing with someone else in the community, start talking shit. And then Once when he starts doing that, he's gonna talk shit against those people because he never truly identified. But he's gonna talk shit against those people so he can get back at the person he's beefing against. And the people that are within that community are gonna cast him out of the community for talking shit, and he's gonna move on to the next grift. And any kind of person that was gonna be like, well, no, he's not like that. Well, he's not like that. They're gonna be, you know, they're dick sucking him, and they're gonna be ignoring the obvious. And, you know, from that point, he's just going to keep slowly getting more and more and more core fans. But I feel like that's how he does it. He just grifts and grifts and grifts. And whatever fans he kind of picks up with, the stupid ones, continue to watch. Like, you know, for example, me, Fresh and Fit, I was not the stupid one. The second I saw them on that racist shit, yeah, you got to go. You got to go. I'm all for it. I don't want to see, I don't give a fuck. Like, I wake up every day not thinking about white people. I don't give a fuck what white people do, bro. I don't care. All I give a fuck about is if shit is equal. That's all I care. That's all I care about. I crack my jokes on black people, white people, Asian people, whatever. Cracking jokes is one thing. But when it comes to a lot of this shit is not jokes, bro. The shit that some of these motherfuckers be saying be some shit that you're just like, what? That's not a joke. Like, you saying that, man, yeah, like, let's say, for example, a joke could be like, man, that chicken do look good, not gonna lie. And then you being white be like, oh yeah, you like that chicken, yeah? Yeah, I know you like that chicken, yo. We knew that. You know what I'm saying? Something like that is funny. Like, I'll sit there and laugh like, this nigga dumb, right? That's funny. But you sit there, you say like you know how to make, you know what sound a chainsaw makes? Run nigga 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 nigga. Run nigga 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 nigga. Run nigga 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 nigga. Like, what's the joke? Or are you doing blackface? Ooga booga, ooga booga, ooga. Like, what? That's not a joke. Like, there's no joke in that, like, at all. But then these people are gonna be like, why are you mad? It's old. It's history. Racism and slavery doesn't exist anymore. It's not real anymore. Why are you still mad? That's 100 years ago. Do you know a lot of the effects from what happened in slavery are still, like, they still show to this day? The trauma, like, are we serious? Even when it comes to civil rights, you know how many people's, like, moms got violated? How many husbands or families created businesses got destroyed that could have put on generational wealth for families, but they destroyed that shit. Literally, physically, and financially destroyed it. The trauma that gets passed down from these people getting beat, getting taken advantage of, and those people get old. Those people have kids, and that trauma gets passed on. Like, are we gonna sit there and act like that these aren't conversations to be had? Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why when you hear niggas like this saying, yeah, niggas, because Sneako is part white, he's part black. He's a nigga to me, right? This to me is I view him the same way I view people that talk about a bunch of hood shit and gang shit and street shit, or the females out there talking about a bunch of slut shit, right? Again, I get it. Granted, you go to the club, cool, getting your persona, have your time, that's one thing. But when you live, die, and sweat behind this shit, like, it's your, like, this is your part of your actual life, you're causing nothing but destruction to the community. It's weird. It's weird. That's why I would argue that some people, you should be a certain age listening to music like that, because a lot of people will listen to that and think that shit's real life. It's like video games. Like, you should be a certain age, play that shit, because this shit is not real life. You can't play GTA, go out there and really kill people and run people over and shit. Like, that shit's not real. It should be the same thing with music. Like, come on, like, these arguments are so, like, middle school. Like, what are we doing?
Actually, almost be funny if he wasn't so hypercritical of black people. Sneako is the walking personification of an identity crisis. He doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know what community he belongs to or from, what community to stand with or attack. He's literally a man with no country because he doesn't belong anywhere. And he's grifted so hard to the white supremacist side that now when he attacks them, it sounds super crazy and hypocritical compared to all the stuff he's always said in the past, praising white people and demonizing black people. Sneaky is right. Black violence is fist fights on the street. White violence is colonization, regime change, nuking a foreign country, mass killing foreign children. But for whatever reason, he made his career off that anti-black grift, the same one that Andrew Tate and Myron do. 30 minutes bashing white people after getting rage baited by TTS.
White Gen Z, it's like, they victimize themselves like Jews. They provide no solutions. Many of it is very homoerotic. They obsess over each other's looks.
There's a lot of spurgy autistic guys that are traditionally good looking and don't know how to speak to women at all. Tell me about Elliot.
Elliot Rodger?
Yes.
He's subhuman. He looked like shit.
You could say a lot of people could put him like a 6 or a 7.
They're chronically online. They don't want to do anything.
Niggas on the internet talking about other niggas' looks. Like, are we fucking serious? And let's not even get on Clive, bro. Like, Clive, I'm not gonna lie, I've been fucking with Clive lately. Clive, he's been cool lately. I feel like I gotta keep up with him though, cause I saw some other shit that he did not too long ago. Nigga got a new nose. I don't know what the fuck this nigga's on. These niggas on some stupid shit. Nigga look like a fish. Like, I don't know. Like, what? Yeah. But, but anyways, it's like niggas on here calling each other cute. Like, oh, you look good. He can probably get some girls. Like, what? You was just talking about these niggas. Nigga, you literally did the same shit.
I interact with women. It's sad. Like, I think a lot of it can be encompassed by, like...
Bro, I don't want to hear you talk about... Like, and then, look, this is the same guy talking about females, bro. You let your girl get fucked by another guy. Like, when I heard you say what you said, I had your face. You see this? You see this? Fah! Fah! This is the same face I had. The same exact face. I was like, what the fuck? This nigga let another nigga fuck his girl, long dick style, right in front of him, some haha David shit. Are you fucking serious? We need to see you on Shannon Sharp next, my nigga. Cause what the fuck?
You have to think about why are so many white guys school shooters? Why are so many school shooters and like the mall shooters? The San Diego's, one was Mexican worshiping white people, the other one was a white guy worshiping whiteness, right? LARPing as Christian Crusaders, and they end up going to shoot up a mosque. And before that, ever since Columbine, you have white kids shooting up schools. What does this affect? Why is this? Well, it's the idea of the disenfranchised white guy. The white guy is disillusioned, the failure of the white race.
The same thing that he built a whole career off talking about.
We've been saying this. We've been saying that just like in the black community, there's a lot of white communities out there that they don't have the dad's in the house. So what happens when the dad's not in the house? The son's up in the school bullying all the little kids, touching on all the little girls, bullying them, hitting on the little girls. Like, are we gonna sit there and act like that this isn't a thing that doesn't exist? Like, are we fucking serious? Are we gonna sit here and we act like we haven't seen movies growing up when it comes to the bully, and you find out the bully gets beat by his dad? His dad's a drunk and gets beat by his dad. These are white people, by the way. His dad is a drunk, cheats on his mom, beats his mom and beats him too. And then he gets mad, and that's the reason why he's mad and he's pent up with so much anger. So he goes to school and he bullies all the little kids and all the little boys and girls and even if he's in high school, he does the same thing. Or hell, he might take it up a notch and bring a pistol in school and shoot that shit up. Hell, he might take up another notch and bring a fucking AR-15 and blow kids to smithereens. Are we fucking serious? But now you want to sit here and act like you're new to this, like you're just finding this out. Bro, you always knew this. You always did. It just would have never been profitable if you were to sit there and say that. You would have lost your job, if we're being real, if you were to say this. The same way that people lose their jobs when they talk about Jewish people, you would lose your job if you were to say the truth about white people. Or not about white people in whole, but if you were to say that about certain parts of the white demographic. Just like how you say all this shit about certain parts of the black demographic. Just a goofy dude. This guy, he's just a goofy nigga to me.
Built a whole career off talking about. Him and Marvin have literally had full conversations and debates about saving white people, about needing to save the white man and keep this a white country. He's debated with Abba about the exact same thing. We all know that Sneako is a grifter. He's always been a grifter.
Let's be honest. The red pill is dying. It's over. And I got it at the right time, at the wave at the right time. You know, I was red pill raging when
I got in at the right time. What is that supposed to mean? You got in it for an opportunity. You were grifting. Like, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck? Nigga had a Freudian slip right there. Like, what the fuck? I got in at the right time. What do you mean by that? What right time? Oh, the time for you to get paid until you were able to milk it dry? Oh, okay. Like, fuck out of here.
You're pandering for these white people. The white people usually say, Sneako is not one of them. He comes across as a grifter because he doesn't know how to be a straight shooter and also apply the same standards to the things that he might care about. So much about Palestinians, a place you've never been. You care so much about what's going on in Israel, a place you've never been. You care so much about all these other international affairs. But when it comes to black people, you have like this obtuse look that is kind of like, yo, you know, y'all gotta get over it. You should say, hey. I don't identify with black at all. So when these guys are saying that what Chud the Builder is doing is hurtful or is disrespectful or offensive, I'm gonna stand on this one. Because even though I have 1/8 drop of blood that is black, I can identify with nigga.
And that's when you start to think to yourself, have any of these people ever even came up around black people? Myron? Sneako? Like, have y'all ever like hung out or interacted with black people for real? Like, really, truly? Like, I don't think so. I don't think so. But that's why, to me, this stuff to me is just all comical. It's all funny. I don't take any of these motherfuckers serious. I don't take Sneako serious at all. At fucking all. At all. Now, I don't wish him dead or anything. I think that's too far. But I don't care, like, you know, to that extent. But I just don't care of him. Like, every time I see his content, like, I try to block anything that's Sneako related. Like, I don't want to see it. Well, I blocked his content, but I didn't block the shit that's Sneako related as far as like reaction channels, because I want to see the bullshit, you know. I want to react to it as well, but it's like I'm just not avidly looking at everything he does. I just don't care like that. But that's why I'm probably a couple days late on this. But yeah, man, this guy over here, he gotta go, bro. This nigga, yeah, just certified grifter and drifter. Like, this shit's insane. This nigga needs to start going to fucking Drift HQ with fucking Adam LZ or some shit. The way this nigga be shifting and grifting and drifting and shit. Like, goddamn. That being said, yo, peace, love, and positive like always. This is watching on you from Melody Inside. Now we got another minute video. If you're not from the dreams, what are you doing? We out. Peace.
You know, screaming at a camera. Wake up! Wake up! And then now, like, okay, you know, live life now.
But this further proves it. Because if you always had these thoughts, if you always knew these facts about white people, about Gen Z, about these people gravitating to your content because it's anti-black and attacking everybody else and blaming everybody else for problems, then you knew this all along, which makes you a super grifter.
The feeling that you should be in charge and empowered, but you're really a weak nothing and you're not getting noticed by a girl. You should be ruling over an empire, but you can't even get Stacy to text you back. Then you end up shooting a school. This is the white problem within Gen Z, young white men. And they don't address it. They have no self-reflection. They have zero self-awareness about it. It's embarrassing. You're going to see people in the chat get mad about it right now. Look, instead, they victimize themselves the same way Jews do. The Holocaust. They say the same stuff too. White genocide. What are you talking about? It's not anybody killing you. It's not bombing. It's just the birth rate declining. And it's clearly because of modernization, feminism. It's because of technology. This is why. But they don't want to self-reflect. They have zero accountability as a people. If you're so supreme, then how could you let your birth rate decline? How could you let, like, the most basic function of being alive? If you're so supreme and you're chosen and high IQ and everything, literally, you know how easy it is to get a woman pregnant? It's like the most dick and pussy done. And you can't even figure that out? It's like, how you make fun of Indians and think, oh, I'm mogging this Indian. They know how to fucking put a dick in a pussy and have a kid. You can't seem to get that done. Have some respect. Fix your problems, man. Like, if you want your race to continue, don't blame me. What is wrong with you? Like, if you are the supreme race, if you are the white, you take our country back, and you think I'm brown and this, I'm an invader and a Muslim, why are you here?
The question is, why did he build a safe space for white supremacists in his content? That's literally why they're there, because he aligns with Myron. He aligns with Nick Fuentes.
Love Hitler like Kanye?
I wouldn't say I love him.
I love Hitler.
But I think that, no, definitely, I think one of the most lied about figures in history. I definitely think by far one of the most lied about figures in history.
Buddy, it's Führer Friday. It is Hitler Friday. Shut up. It is Heil Hitler Friday. Heil Hitler. All my not. Hitler was a and kind of a pagan. It's like, well, he was also really cool. So
moving on, that's easy too. Quit acting like I'm not rich. Fuck these IG hoes, I'd rather have a block bitch. She been playing on my heartstrings like a guitar pick. I know what broken hearts mean.